new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you are watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed just as healing a time, no matter what day, what time, or wherever you happen to be. If you would like to join me live, you can see all of the days and times that I'm here by clicking the description. Today is Thursday, 8 a.m. on the East Coast. We've got a few folks in the chat. If you are new here, just know that you can go ahead into the chat and make any requests for healing that you have, either by whatever might be troubling you or by the specific crystals you would like to work with. I will spend the first half an hour or so building us a beautiful crystal grid together, excuse me, and then after I briefly explain what Reiki is, we will spend the latter half an hour just sitting in the healing. I will turn up the music, I will turn down the lights, and I will send to you in support of whatever your healing intentions and goals might be. So let's go ahead to the chat and see what requests we have today. Gotcha. So future someone, Cora Carr, welcome in both of you. Thank you so much for being here as always. And I've got future someone, I've got all your requests. Cora Carr, you've got copper, herkimer, and ametrine. I was looking for my ametrine yesterday. I keep looking. So copper and herkimer. There we go. All right, let's go over to the grid and see what we're working with today. Okay, so here we are. Yay. So we have a request for copper. Good morning, Grace. I hope you're doing well. Awesome. So let's go ahead and see some copper. Copper is one of our favorites here. Just like it helps move electricity, it helps move energy like Reiki. It's great for optimizing the flow of Reiki during a session, and incredible for breaking up energy blocks. For your back, gotcha. Gotcha. Is it more muscular, more spine, or just plain pain? And celestite, gotcha. I just saw the first line of that. Okay, celestite. Okay, so celestite. Actually, let's do this. Just right back, gotcha. And we have herkimer for manifesting, calling into the universe what we seek, and helping us to connect to the divine as well. I feel like this helps us manifest in not so much in the idea of this is exactly what I want, here's my vision board kind of way, although you can use it that way if that's how you manifest. This is also like, universe, I need the best possible version of what this can be. Universe, I'm looking for what supports my highest good. This helps connect to that, like the form of manifesting a little bit closer to what I do, where I'm like, okay, universe, what I need on my path, whatever that might look like, you know, the best possible version. This can be a great way to work with it that way. Let's see. Fluorite for teeth, for gums. Fluorite is fluoride. Actually, I've been doing some research because I know that fluorite's been a really common one. It's great for calming as well as working with the teeth because it is fluoride. But I've also done some research and found that aquamarine is thought to be very helpful there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in. I had never used it for teeth, but let's give it a shot. Gotcha. So let's see. So there is some aquamarine with the intention of teeth and gums. We've got lapis, blue lace agate, bloodstone, hematite. And I know we've been having lots of really ungrounding stones that come in, which is beautiful. It's exactly where it needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put some grounding hematite inside of these copper rings. Grounding helps the blood, in addition to helping the blood and circulation, as well as grounding so that, sorry about that, so we can feel safe. While we do some heart healing, we've got bloodstone. Excellent for everything cardiac and circulatory, as well as all the emotions. Smaller ones. So these are some smaller bloodstones. There we go. Self-expression, positive supportive exchange. I love all of that. All of it. Absolutely all of it. Ooh, some beautiful lapis. Lapis absolutely helps that communication. Absolutely helps communication and expression, especially in communication with your higher self. So when I'm manifesting, like speaking and things like that, sodalite is more like what we would think of as classic throat chakra expression, opening that up, any kind of blockages there, and it's a soft supportive stone that really helps break that up. Lapis helps to have communication because there's actually pyrite in it. Lapis helps to connect with the third eye in that expression. So it's not only expressing yourself, it's expressing your highest vision and helping somewhat to express, connecting with your higher self to express your needs in a way. And it's so sacred that we see it in a lot of Eastern European churches. Like it was just part of how the churches were built. It's built right in. That and citrine. It's been sacred for a long, long time. So let's see. In addition for that, Bluelay's agate. This is excellent for the throat too, including sore throat. Great for expressing difficult emotions and even identifying difficult emotions so we can even communicate them to ourselves. Let me take another peek for that. Any other requests? Good morning, okay? Oh, hi, Emily. Headaches and stomach issues, absolutely. Bluelay's agate is great for tension headaches. Let's see what else. Definitely have some more for headaches. Gibbsite. It's a rare stone to see in healing circles, but it's really excellent for headaches. So we have this here. We will work it into the center of our grid somehow, some way. There we go. And stomach issues. Definitely we have some. Obsidian. Yeah, it's such a wild stone. It's very, very brittle. I have to be very careful with it. Black obsidian has been working really well for us for digestive stuff and tummy troubles. Really well with the crystals on this grid. It's also wonderful for, it's highly protective, and it can help with intense emotions and even grief. A lot of grief stuff it's good for. Maybe that feels more balanced. Yep. Fantastic. Let's see what else can help us today. So take a peek at Korokara's stuff. almost jumped out of the bin earlier when I was grabbing hematite. Let's go with some honey calcite. Honey calcite helps with all of the subtleties between the solar plexus and the sacral. It helps us to feel supported and proud of who we are while we relate to other people. So it helps balance the energies between those two places in a very empowering and warm kind of way. It allows you to sit with others and really feel a great way to connect with them and balance with them in like how to relate better, while at the same time not losing sight of who you are. Especially shedding parts of yourself. You know what works for that? Grief over shedding parts of yourself. I mean, there's of course a lot of stones. Petrified wood. Petrified wood is wonderful for that. Wood is about grieving our former forms so that as we transition into the newer versions of ourselves. And to think about it in context, you know, here is some petrified wood. This used to be tree. And then it basically turned to stone. But in a sense, fossils are really a stone based on the memory of wood, in a sense. Yeah, like fossils are basically stone with the memory of what they used to be in an energetic sense, but in a deeper energetic sense, this has transitioned from tree to stone, which took a long time, and I'm sure it wasn't, you know, the most fun journey to be a living, live tree to a dead tree to eventually turning to stone, but here we are. Yeah, you were thinking petrified wood. Yeah, we are always on the same page. Thank you so much. Let's see. I think from there we'll be good to go. Let's see. And then I'll start thinking of which stones we'll choose between, wink wink, of to finish off our grid while I explain what Reiki is. Look at how glittery that one is if the camera picks it up. Just like glistening stone that used to be a tree. Kind of get enmeshed by this point in our lives, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's see what we got to add to this grid. song to vote about. So I found another piece of fluorite recently that I had, purple and white, like a little bit of druzy with some sparkle there. And since we've been using so much fluorite, and mahogany obsidian, which helps us with feeling that we're not good enough, feeling that until we're perfect, we can't move until we're perfect, we can't do until it's already put together and buttoned up, and helps remind us that it's okay to take steps along the way. This is good for those times where we feel like we've internalized this idea of the ideal and that we're just not worthy of moving forward until we get there. So mahogany obsidian or fluorite, which helps with teeth and with calm and balance within the mind and emotions. So go ahead and vote on your favorite between those two. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream. That really helps folks to hear about who I am, what I do, and join up and hang out with us in this beautiful chat that I'm so grateful to have all of you in. I'm going to quickly explain what Reiki is, and then we'll get right into the healing. So I'm Danielle Stimpson, and I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years. My business name is Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and right now I'm teaching all of my classes online in the wake of COVID. Like so many of us, we've kind of pivoted, and I've been really enjoying the online experience more than I never thought to do it, and I've honestly fallen in love with it. So feel free to check out all of my upcoming online classes. In the description, there's a link for that, as well as all of my social media, my online community Discord, my crystal shop, and everything else you need to know. So I work with Usui Reiki, which is one of many styles of working with this energy. But essentially, Reiki translates to spiritually guided life energy. And the Usui style is basically one method of working with this energy that was created in 1920s Japan by Mikao Usui. Essentially, Reiki is an energy that we all have access to. It's flowing through you right now. It's been there long before you heard the term. It's been there long before you've ever considered working with it. Our body, mind, and spirit are definitely aware of this energy and work with it all the time. It's one of the many energies in the universe. In the concept of Usui's worldview, and in Japan in general, there's the understanding of Shintoism. Everything has a soul. Everything has energy. All of these things are interconnected in their own individual ways. We have our own individual energy, yes, and we have energies that flow through all of these things, much like when you think about water. It flows through us and to us and from us, and it unites and connects everything on Earth. Just like we don't have to consciously think about what our body will do with that water when we drink it, we don't need to consciously think about what the Reiki will do when it comes into our energy field. Our body, mind, and spirit automatically know what to do with it to bring about balance on all levels. But of course, we can set intentions about what we would like to bring into balance and want support with. When I connect with this energy, basically it's through years of practice and training. I have connected with this energy and I direct more of it to you. Do you have to have training with this energy to work with it? No, you're working with it right now, even if you've never heard of it. But to consciously work with it, relate to it, and share it with others in a much deeper and expanded way, training is exceptionally helpful. So I'm going to basically connect with that energy and then send it to all of you wherever and whenever you happen to be. Because this energy flows through all of us and always does, it doesn't matter where you are in relation to me or when you are in relation to me. So thank you for being here. If you're here in the future watching this on the replay, hello from the past. You can at any time bring any intentions to your mind, take a deep breath and let the universe hear them. Or just simply exist and be and see how the Reiki shows up for you. It may show up mentally, emotionally, in terms of your thoughts or feelings. And at any point in time, you can just, if you feel like you're getting distracted, take a deep breath and let it go. You don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep a silent mind, although you may if you want to do either of those two things. And most of all, just be. At the end of the half-an-hour session, I'll invite you to take a deep breath and come back into yourself. And at that time, if you have any questions at all, I'll invite you to feel free in the chat, ask any questions you have. If you think of questions later, or if you're watching this on the replay, you can use the comments, or you can reach out to me through social media. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And again, I'm here 5 times a week, same days, same times, every week, and you can see all that info in the description. Today is 8 a.m. on a Thursday, Eastern US time, and tomorrow, Friday, we have 2 sessions, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. my time. And yeah, let's get into it. So what did we vote on, everyone? Cool stuff. Oh, I forgot to add celestite for Grace. I'm so sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so let's do both. It's always both, isn't it? Okay, let's go bring it on into the... Ooh, thank you for pointing out that I need to add in some celestite. So here we go. So there's that mahogany obsidian. Here's the fluorite and celestite. So everybody go ahead, get comfortable wherever you happen to be. Take a deep breath in and out. If you feel like you're gonna fall asleep, go ahead and fall asleep. If you feel like your mind is racing, there might be some wisdom in that. There might be some intuition in that. It could be it could even be the part of you that is trying to speak and that we're kind of turning a deaf ear to, or that we just can't hear. So, yeah. You don't have to shush the voice from your inside. And here, let's go. Celestite for pain. Subscribers all the time, and I've only been on YouTube about 3 months, so I couldn't be more excited. I know this started a little over a year ago on Zoom, and we've continued to grow. Thank you for being a part of that. So as I get ready to turn up the music, well, I guess the music is plenty turned up. I hope you didn't have a hard time hearing me. I'll also turn the lights down. Please know that while the colors will gently scroll through the rainbow, there will be no flashing and no strobing. So thank you so much for being here again. Enjoy your session, and I'll see you on the other side. deep breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly start to come back to your body. Thank you so much for being here. An honor and a pleasure as always. If you have any questions or anything to share, I invite you to go ahead and pop that into the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, remember you can use the comments or reach out to me through social media or my website, learnreikiphiladelphia.com. Save all of the previous streams so you can watch them anytime and experience healing whenever you need it. I always save it with the thumbnail as a picture of the grid so you can go ahead and use your senses to pick which one feels like it would be a good match for that particular day. And I always list all of the crystals in that day's grid, so if you're looking to find them locally, it'll be that much easier. You can buy a certain number of these crystals on my website at learnreikiphiladelphia.com/shop, which is linked in the description. And most of all, just thank you for being here. I know I feel better than when I started today, and I hope you do too. As a reminder, I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And Sunday at 8 p.m. If you'd like regular reminders about when I go live, you can always subscribe with notifications on, or you can look ahead and set notifications for individual events as we get closer to the date. Whatever works best for you. I know it was a little bit of an intense energy healing today, but I think we all needed it, especially with everything going on in the US. It's a lot. In tough times, it can be difficult to think of ourselves. At the same time, taking care of ourselves allows us to be more engaged and less numb. Honored to share this energy with all of you. And as always, thank you for your contribution and just being here. Part of the principles that community distance Reiki is based on is that of communal chi. The more people come together with the same or similar intention, the greater the energy potential is magnified. So while our individual energy fields stay separate and protected, simply logging in at any point in time to this healing helps support the greater healing of everyone who's been through here. And Deeply appreciate that, as well as all of you. Thanks again for being here. If anyone has any other questions or comments or anything, again, feel free to use the chat. Okay, you are so welcome. Emily, I hope you're well. Korakar, future someone, Grace. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you again for being here. Hope to see you again soon. And if you have any questions, I will be in the chat for several more minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close for now. This grid is so beautiful and so powerful. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.